And then you just took that and you threw it all away on a bottle of booze. Well, you know what, Andy? I hope it tasted good. And I hope it made you feel really good. In fact, I hope it made you feel better than we felt when we watched the sunrise this morning, because you know what? Right now, I feel like hell.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're not, Andy. You know why? You wanted this. No. Yeah, you're happy that Nikki broke up with you because it gave you an excuse to act like a jerk.
Don't say that.
No. Believe me, Andy, I don't want to. I don't want to because you're not a jerk. When you're sober. You know what? Why don't you just finish it? If that's what you want, okay? Personally, I'd rather see you go down a couple pots of coffee and dig your head out of the sand. But right now, I really don't give a damn what you choose to do.
Where are you going?
To bed. Because I'm tired. You see, I stayed up all night last night helping a friend who was in trouble. But obviously, that was just a big, huge waste of time. Listen, you take the couch tonight. Hear anything?
Yeah, I did.
What?
The name of the judge that John is using to get custody of your kid.
What?
That's right. Judge Theodore Manning. Have you heard of him?
No.
Yeah, well, John has. In fact, he saved his life.
He what?
I saw the file. It seems that the judge crashed on the operating table, but it was just a miracle that John kept him alive.
And this is the guy who's going to be judging the custody case?
Yeah, I know. You got to hand it to John, because just when you think he's hit rock bottom, he finds a new way to dig deeper.
Oh, come on. But it's hardly
not fair.
It's got to be bias or a prejudice or something like a bad law, right?
Look, I think it's fair to say that you could have any ruling on this overturned if this came out.
Emily said that somebody was trying to break into her apartment on New Year's Eve, and nobody seems to have seen her since, so...
Maybe she got spooked, got out of town for a few days.
No, I don't think she'd take off just like that. You know, I'm worried because, she's pregnant, and the baby... You know what? Forget it. I'm worried, that's all.
All right, well, if I run into her, I'll let her know that you were looking for her.
All right, thanks. I'm going to check with some of the other tenants, see if anybody else has seen her. In fact, my brother-in-law lives here. I'm going to start with him.
Sure, sounds like a plan.
Hey, hold up. Is it my imagination? You smell gas?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do? I thought so. Hey, Andy. Andy, you in there, buddy? Tom, open up, huh?
Hey, Molly.
Smell gas out here. Andy! Hey, Andy! You hear me?
Come on, you in there?
Hey, Andy, if you're in there, come on, let us in, buddy. Andy, let us in, Andy.
Door, man.
Come on, Andy. Andy, are you in there? Andy, come on, buddy. Get up. Come on.
Do you really think they're going to award an innocent child to a woman who got pregnant for money?
That isn't the only reason, John, and you know that by now.
Fine, then we find ourselves another judge.
I don't think you have to worry about finding another judge, John. I did it for you. We're all familiar with Judge Jessup. I caught him before he went home for the night.
Do we want to do this now, Mr. Parsons? Are we really ready?
You're the one who wanted an emergency custody hearing, John. Well, now you got it.
We need some time to prepare.
Well, you got about 2 minutes, counselor. Mrs. Jessup gets real cranky when I come home late. So who's ready to begin? Ladies and gentlemen, the clock is ticking.
Well, we have a complicated situation here,
No,
Your
we
Honor.
haven't, Your Honor. It's really very simple. My husband is a powerful doctor in Oakdale, and he's been trying to railroad me. That's why we're all here tonight.
Your Honor. Quiet, counselor. Go on.
John says I only had my baby for money, and that makes me an unfit mother.
Well, wait a minute. You had a baby for money? Would somebody like to explain this to me?
If it please, Your Honor. We have a brief describing the terms of a $50 million trust fund, which Mrs. Dixon will now control since she's given birth to the child.
$50 million? Really? And I assume that Dr. Dixon participates in this windfall.
We also explained Dr. Dixon's role in this, Your Honor. If you'd care to read the brief, I believe it
I'll do that later, counselor. Right now, I want to hear what Mrs. Dixon has to say about it. Why don't we all just take a seat, please? Now, you were saying?
John here is going to tell you that I just had this baby for money. And that Parker, that's my son, that he's in danger when he's with me. And it's not true. There is a lot of money involved, but that's not the most important thing to me.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
It's not. I've already lost one child, Your Honor. She was born prematurely. And Parker, he's my second chance at getting to love a child. And I will do anything to protect him and take care of him. Because I know how precious he is. Everything I've done for him to make sure that he has a good life.
She's done it all for herself, Your Honor.
Keep quiet, Doctor.
I'm not going to lie to you. The money was important. It was important to me that Parker get that trust fund. I grew up poor. I know what money can do. And I had a lot of important plans, wonderful plans for Parker.
She had plans for herself and the money.
I'm not warning you again.
I also know that the money isn't enough. My mother walked out on me when I was a child. And I know that I have never gotten over that. Not having her really did a number on me. And I would never, ever do anything like that to hurt my son. And I'm going to be a good mother because I know what it's like not to have one. I have a lot of love to give and never had anybody to give it to. I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. Right now, Parker likes to be held. So I'm going to hold him for as long as he needs me to. And when he gets older, I'm going to play with him. I'm going to read to him. I'm going to teach him. I'm going to do everything he needs me to do. Because it's that important to me. It's the most important thing. And John can't say that. He's a busy man. He has a busy career.
You know, I can quit my job. She can only make these promises, Your Honor, because she's got the money behind her.
That's right. That's true. The money does make it possible. But I would give up every single last dime to keep my son. Your Honor, having Parker, it's the biggest, the best thing I can do with my life. I know that. I would give my life for that child. He's everything to me.
Not there now. Andy came
I'm
to
okay. Molly's the one. Take care of Molly. Forget about me.
Get him to sit down. I'll send somebody.
Take care of Molly.
I'll do it.
Oh, honey, thanks for calling. Honey, are you all right?
I just got a headache.
What happened?
The stove was on. The pilot light must have gone out.
We found Molly and Andy in the apartment. They were both unconscious.
Oh, my God. Has anybody checked you over?
I'm okay. Molly's the one.
No, wait a minute. Hey, is anybody going to check my son? Oh, yes. Dr. Hughes already ordered tests for him. I can draw his blood right now.
No. I didn't mean I just don't need anything.
Come on. Dad said he wants to examine you.
I don't need any tests.
Honey, excuse me. I'm looking for Andy.
I'm okay.
Hi.
Why is she waking up, Doc?
Her lungs are clear. Oxygen should bring her out of it.
Molly.
Where?
Thank you.
You're in the hospital, Molly. There was a gas leak in your apartment. You suffered from inhalation.
Gas?
Yes, there was a leak in your stove. You had a very close call, young lady. You owe your life to this guy.